welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Rowley, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Aggies will kick this deep to begin the game. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the LSU Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in the stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Back to throw. It's Dickey. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the quarterback keeps it here. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson?
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Dickey. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Down he goes as a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. The Aggies offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab with the receiver. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you play one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them real fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle bump. This offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Looking to scramble. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage. You get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Dickey. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the
end zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying
clean through the end zone. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. The defense knows it might take more than one tackle to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The pocket breaking down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. To throw, it's Dickey. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back has it on a screen now. He shreds the tackle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Dump off caught by the running back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Dickey. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Tackle made after just a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 35. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Play action here on first down. Tried to punch the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they hand it off to the back. Runs through the defender. Refuses to be stopped. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and of course Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now LSU stable of backs again on this roster too.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Dickey. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. The stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll feed the back again. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Third down play for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the path. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Texas A&M. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
See if the loss ends up killing this drive. It's 2nd down now and 16. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid.
Deep shot toward the end zone. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Cannot make contact with the kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The tight end has got it. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. To the air, it's Dickey. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but Then they missed it. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Screen the receiver in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Now it's second down here. Bootleg looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Direct snap to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Tiny space at the 20. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the Aggies line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab on the move. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. Breaks free. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. To throw, it's Dickey. The receiver makes the catch. Powering through the defender. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display. There are a whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Caught quickly. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he makes the catch. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down.
Music note. Here we go. Here we go.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's picked off again. The fourth for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down now. Back to throw. It's Dickey. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Quarterback still with the football. He breaks free. He finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Man, we know this guy can spin it. But you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Dickey. The receiver grabs it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Pounding away with the run game. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Second down and goal upcoming. Touchdown, LSU. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The ball is caught.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Takes off in a bootleg. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Dickey. Caught for the completion. That's a flashy run with a spin move, but produces just a short gain. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people.